Good morning, children. This is lecture number 5 and we have taken chapter number 3, the cell. In the previous lecture, children, we have discussed about the lysosomes, centrosomes, plastids. And today we are going to take the topic vacuoles. So as we know, vacuoles are also the part of the cell. As you can see in this plant cell, this big space is present. Okay, so what is that big space? This is called because that is big, so it is called large central vacuole. So in a cell many vacuoles are present, and sometimes only a big vacuole is also present. In this cell it is in the center, but it can be present anywhere inside the cytoplasm. Now, a vacuole is a space in the cytoplasm of the cell which is enclosed by a membrane and usually contain substances dissolved in water. So, what is present inside the vacuole? Vacuole contain substances that are dissolved in water. Vacuole appears as empty space under microscope. All the plant cells have large vacuole. Okay, plant cells are having large vacuole. Vacuoles, they are filled with a liquid. As I told you, vacuole, it contains substances that are dissolved in water. So these are dissolved in water. So that substances that are dissolved in water, we call them, that liquid we call it cell sap. So here is the vacuole is filled with a liquid, that is cell sap. It contains dissolved sugar and salt. Okay, now what happen in the plant, because as the plant vacuole is present inside in the center of the plant cell, so it pushes other organelles at the periphery. Okay, most of the animal cells do not have vacuole. Some animal cells have vacuole, but they are so small that than those of plant cell. For example, amoeba is an animal cell. So amoeba is also having very small vacuole, and inside the amoeba the vacuoles contain food particles. So these are known as food vacuole. Okay, these are present in the plant cell, but in some of the animal cell they are present. In some of the animal cell vacuoles are absent. So in amoeba some small vacuoles are present, and those vacuoles contain food particles, so they are called as food vacuoles. So we can ask you the question, why the vacuoles are called as food vacuole in amoeba? Why they are called as food vacuole? Because they contain food. So that is why they are called as food vacuole. Now the chapter is over. Now in your chapter you have some of the question and answers, and one more topic is left, that is about the differences between plants and animals. Okay, and before that topic you have some of the questions. You can see on page number 49 some of the questions are there. The question is name the following. So first is, it separates the cell from one another and also from the surrounding medium. So answer is cell membrane. It gives, number 2 is, it gives shape and support to the plant cell and absent in animal cell, that is cell wall. Number 3 is, it is a transparent jelly-like material which fills the cell between nucleus and cell membrane, that is cytoplasm. Fourth is, tiny rod-shaped or spherical organelles which are found in all cells are called as powerhouse of the cell. The answer is mitochondria. Number 5 is, these are a kind of garbage disposal system of the cell. Answer is lysosomes. So these questions also, name the following also, you have to copy in your class work copy of biology. Now come to the next topic. That topic is very, very important. That is difference between plant and animal cell. Already many points they have given in your book. So the first is animal cell. Generally they are small in size. Plant cells are larger than animal cell. Second is, in animal cells, cell wall is absent. And in plant cell, the plasma membrane of the plant cell is surrounded by a rigid cell wall, and that cell wall is made up of cellulose. Number 3 point is, except the protozoans Euglena, no animal cell possesses plastids. Okay, only in few, just like Euglena, they contain plastids, but otherwise in animal cell it is absent. Plastids are absent. But as we have discussed, plastids are present in plant cell, because plants are green in color, so they have chloroplast, chromoplast. So plastids are present in plant cell. Now vacuoles in animal cells are many, small and temporary. As we have discussed now also, vacuoles in animal cells are either many, and they are very small in size, and they are temporary for a very short period of time. Most of the plant cells, they have permanent and large central vacuole. Plant cells, they have the vacuole, and that is of large size. In animal cell, they have a single highly complexed and prominent Golgi apparatus. Okay, a single, and that will be highly complexed, that is Golgi apparatus. But in case of plant cells have many simpler unit of Golgi apparatus called dictosomes. Already we had discussed. Now animal cells have centrosomes and centrioles. Plant cells lack centrosomes and centrioles. So these are some of the differences. So you have questions also at the back side of your chapter. So differences are there. You can copy any 3 or 4 differences from there. Now come to the exercise. In your exercise, see the question and answers. Now the first question is objective type question. You can open your book and pause the video, open your book, and these are the questions of page number 52. Now the question is, choose the correct option. The basic similarity among all the living organisms is that they are made up of cells. Answer is cell. The organelles which provide energy for all the activity of cell, these are mitochondria. Number 3. In a living cell, chromatin is present in, chromatin means the chromosomes, they are present inside the nucleus. Number 4. Which of the following is not a unicellular organism? They are asking which of the following is not a unicellular organism. So the answer is yak. Yak is not a unicellular organism. Yak is a multicellular organism. Otherwise, amoeba, yeast, rhizobium, they all are unicellular organisms. Now number 5 is the part of the cell which plays a role in inheritance. Inheritance means passing of character from one generation to another. And how the characters pass from one generation to other? Through chromosomes. And chromosomes, they are present inside the nucleus. Number 6. Which of the following cell does not have a nucleus? So answer is red blood cells, they don't have the nucleus. Number 7. The parts which are not present in an animal cell are cell wall is absent in animal cell. Chloroplast is also absent in animal cell, but in some of the cell, as I have given you the example of Euglena, in some of the cell, animal cell, it is present. So the answer is cell wall, because cell wall is absent in all the animal cell. Now come to the fill in the blanks. Now in fill in the blanks, number 1 is a dash is the smallest unit of life which has definite structure and perform a specific function, that is cell. Number 2, the dissolved substances such as food and oxygen can enter into the cell, whereas the waste products such as carbon dioxide can go out from the cell through the pores. That is cell membrane, and cell membrane is also called as plasma membrane. So if both the answers are correct. Now come to page number 53. Number 3, dash controls all the activity of a cell. Answer is nucleus. The cytoplasm of a cell has many tiny structures in it. Many tiny structures are present inside the cytoplasm. These are the organelles. Number 5, depending on absence and presence of dash on the surface of endoplasmic reticulum, they can be smooth endoplasmic reticulum or rough endoplasmic reticulum. So, as I told you, if the endoplasmic reticulum is smooth, ribosomes are absent. If ribosomes are present, then it is rough. So, the answer will be ribosomes. Number 6, dash provide energy for all the activity of a cell. That is mitochondria. Centrosomes consist of 2 minute granules called centrioles. Plant cells have many simpler units of Golgi apparatus called dictosomes. Now come to question number C. True and false. Bacteria is a multicellular organism. False. Nucleus is the largest organelle in eukaryotic cell. False. Nucleus is separated from cytoplasm by cell wall. False. Cytoplasm and the nucleus taken together and make protoplasm. True. Golgi bodies are present in plant cells. True. The function of the vacuole in a cell is to store various substances including waste product of the cell. True. Plant cells lack centrosomes and centrioles. True. Now come to question number 4, means D. Name the following. A unicellular organism. Answer is amoeba. Suicidal bag of a cell. Lysosomes. Number 3. Cells that receive and transmit messages between brain and other parts of the body. Nerve cells. Tough material from which plant cell is made up of, that is cellulose. Number 5. Tiny round structure present in the nucleoplasm is nucleolus. Colorless plastids, leucoplast. Number 7. Simpler unit of Golgi apparatus present in plant cell, dictosomes. Number 8. The cell organelles consist of centrioles. Cell organelles consisting of centrioles is centrosome. Space in the cytoplasm of a cell is vacuole. Liquid present in vacuole which contain dissolved sugar and salt, that is cell sap. Now turn the page, come to page number 54. Here we have some short answer type question. The answers of those question, children, I will give you on dashboard also, but we are discussing it here. Name the smallest unit of cell. The answer will be cell. Cell is the smallest unit of life. What controls the flow of substances in and out of a cell? So, cell membrane. Cell membrane controls the flow of substances in and out of a cell. Define multicellular organisms. So, what are multicellular organisms? The organisms that are made up of many cells are called multicellular organisms. Name the cell of any organism that can be easily seen with the naked eye. Answer is hen's egg. How does cell wall support a plant cell? So many functions are there, you can see in your book also. So I have given you one function here. It provides shape and support to the plant cell. Number 6 is, what is protoplasm? So as I told you, if cytoplasm and nucleus we combine together, it is called protoplasm. Which organism has a smallest cell? That is mycoplasm. What is the function of chloroplast in plant cell? So simple answer is photosynthesis, but I will give you the answer on the dashboard. The detailed answer you can see in that. I am explaining also what is the function of chloroplast, because chloroplast is a green color pigment. So because of that green color pigment only, the plants are able to do the process of photosynthesis. Name the biggest cell. Ostrich egg. What is a plastid? Plastids are the pigment containing substances present in the cell. So these are the short answer type questions. Number F is, answer the following question in detail. In this, what is cytoplasm? So what is cytoplasm? It is a jelly-like substance present between the cell. And what is the function of cytoplasm? It helps in arranging all the organelles as well as many activities carried out inside the cytoplasm. What is protoplasm? As we have already discussed, protoplasm is nucleus plus cytoplasm is called protoplasm. And in the explanation I have given you the element that are present in the protoplasm. So elements, which elements are present in the protoplasm? These are carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen and oxygen. What are unicellular organisms? Organisms that are present, that contain only a single cell. Those are called unicellular organisms. You can give 2 examples, just like amoeba, euglena, paramecium. You have many examples in your book. What are multicellular organisms? Which contain many cells. They are called multicellular. And human beings, plants, animals, all are the example of multicellular organisms. Now in question number 3, children, you have to draw the well-labeled diagram of animal cell and plant cell. Already you have figure 3.15, 3.14 in your book. You have to draw both the diagrams. And the question number 5 is, state 4 differences between plant and animal cell. That answer also you have in your book as we have discussed just now. So you can copy any of the 4 differences from there. So the answers I am going to give you on the dashboard, and some of the answers I am going to show it here also. So you can just pause the video and take the answers. These are the short answer type questions. You can see the answers from here. So and these total 10 questions are there. So I have given you the answers. I will give you on the dashboard also. This is question number F. Answer the following question in detail. So what is cytoplasm? Its function. And the B part is, what is protoplasm? What type of elements are present in protoplasm? Multicellular organism, unicellular organisms. So these have question number 3 and 4 you have to do from the book. Okay children. So these questions I will send you on the dashboard. So please do that homework in your homework copies. And now the chapter is over. Thank you children.